Loose women fans baffled as Frankie Bridge says she's too young for slippers.
Jennifer Garner teaches her kids how to pump gas, while ex-Ben Affleck puts on a PDA extravaganza with Jennifer Lopez on red carpet. Our Yorkshire Farm's Amanda Owen shuts down criticism as she flashes pins at work.
Hello and welcome to Barely Contained, the online celebrity journalism podcast that serves up the aces and smashes of the best show business reportage on the World Wide Web. I'm Matt Withers and my doubles partner, as ever, is Chris Beckett. This fortnight we dissect Frankie Bridge sparking slipper outrage, Jennifer Garner teaching her kids how to pump gas, and Amanda Owen flashing her pins at work. Game, set and match, Barely Contained. Chris Beckett, how are you? And did you enjoy the timely tennis references?
Oh, was that what you were on about? Yes, yeah. They were volley good.
Oh, I like it. And that was off the top of your head because you didn't know that I was going to make it so timely.
Yeah, no, that was excellent. That was excellent, Matt. I hope you're really proud.
Yeah, I am. I feel like I've lifted the US Open trophy myself. But we've got some absolutely winning stories this fortnight on Barely Contained. And Chris, I'm going to start off. I've got a story about the Saturday star, Frankie Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Are you? Have you got your interest piqued by this?
Yeah. I'm slightly familiar with Frankie's work.
Yeah, I'm not really sure I am, actually. I'm not sure I can think of a single thing that the Saturdays have done.
I must admit, I probably, there is a kind of Girls Aloud Saturdays crossover in my mind that I probably get songs mixed up between the two. But no, the Saturdays were pretty good. Obviously, she then went on to marry Wayne Bridge and seems to be kind of carving out a niche for herself on various shows.
Well, it seems to me somebody is quite the expert in Frankie Bridge.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, well, I don't know if you know about this one, but this was quite a controversial story in the past few days. It's on the Daily Star Online. It's by Bethany Whittingham, and it's headlined, "Loose Women Fans Baffled as Frankie Bridge says she's too young for slippers."
What?
Yeah. Loose women fans were left baffled after the Saturday star, Frankie Bridge, admitted she doesn't wear slippers because she thinks she's too young to wear them, unlike her fellow panellists.
Who the hell does she think she is?
Right. Let's get stuck into this then. Loose women fans were baffled. That's third baffled in three paragraphs. Loose women fans were baffled after Frankie Bridge admitted she doesn't wear slippers because she thinks she's too young for them, as the panel discussed the much-loved footwear.
Much-loved footwear.
A lovely little second mention there for slippers as the much-loved footwear. The 32-year-old admitted she tends to steer away from slippers and simply pops on a pair of fluffy socks when her feet get cold, as she believes the fashionable footwear is meant for an older user.
She's not going to start hawking toasties like midway through this story, is she?
I can imagine her when you get to the back of the Daily Mail or the Express and you've just got those adverts for clothing for people who are literally waiting to die. It's like 3 pairs of slacks for £12. And even though it's only £12, you've got the option to pay over a week, rather than cough up the 12 quid in one go, you can pay by the week.
It's either that or the decorative plates of like Yorkshire Terriers.
yeah, or pictures of Diana, jigsaws of Diana. As the former Saturday singer joined the panel on Friday morning, the cast shared their thoughts on the rise in popular footwear as more and more people work from home.
That is a good point. I have my slippers, I am a self-declared slipper wearer. They're getting a lot more wear.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever had this conversation. I am hashtag Team Bridge on this. I think that,
really?
You show me somebody with a pair of slippers, I show you somebody with no ambition left in life.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
But you don't think you're too young for them, do you? That's not the source of your objection.
No, I just find them horrific.
Okay.
And hateful.
Wow.
Okay, let me go on. But to everyone's surprise, the mum of two admitted that she doesn't like to wear slippers because they make her feet too hot and uncomfortable. So make your mind up here. Why does Frankie Bridge not like slippers?
I mean, it seems like the foot sweats are the prime reason. The rest is just smokescreen.
Yeah, exactly. So we nose off on the fact that she thinks that it's for an elderly demographic, but it turns out that she just doesn't find them comfortable. Right, Frankie told viewers, "I have little fluffy socks. I'm not really a slipper wearer, so if I do, it's just for when my feet get cold."
Do you have little fluffy socks, by the way?
No, I don't. No, I'm a size 11. Yeah. Shocked by her answer, Kay Adams asked, "Why don't you wear proper slipper?" it's in the singular.
Yes.
She was so shocked she forgot the S. She forgot to pluralize it.
Why don't you wear proper slipper?
Why don't you wear proper slipper? Struggling to explain herself, she mumbled, "I don't know. They seem a bit. I feel like I'm a bit too young for slippers." Feeling defensive, Frankie argued, "You know what? I don't care. I get hot feet. You spend the whole day on your feet." I love the way that this is being reported like it's some kind of Senate committee. Struggling to explain herself, she mumbled, feeling defensive.
Yeah.
Senator, what did you know and when did you know it?
She's right. She's right to be defensive, though. You've got to be careful. You don't want to be like throwing this particular grenade into the loose audience. I mean, you might as well just be kind of curling one out on the desk in terms of alienating your target market.
Yeah, I have to say, the type of audience that's watching ITV in the early afternoon, in the midweek, that is a slipper-wearing demographic, isn't it?
It pretty much is, I would say.
Yeah. And she wasn't alone, as Katie Piper chimed in and admitted that when she was moving in with her partner for the first time, she waited a few months before she wore slippers in front of him. She admitted, "This was a really big stage in my relationship before I got married. So, when you start dating and you stay at each other's houses and you move in together, and some women say, 'I can't let him see me in no makeup or my grey bra.' Mine was, 'I can't let Richie see me in my slippers. I happy to be barefaced, but not in my slippers. He might think I'm a granny.'"
Yeah, this is why I wore slippers to my first date with my now wife, just to
get out there
set my stall out.
Yeah, let her know that you're a slipper wearer, and if she doesn't like that, move on.
Just deal with it.
Viewers of the hit ITV daytime show soon took to Twitter to share their confusion over the hatred for the comfortable footwear. One user wrote, "Too young for slippers? FFS #loose-women."
They're not happy.
Another argued, "I've worn slippers all my life and I'm 33. I could live in mind. I never want to take them off." Live in mind?
Yeah.
A third chimed in with, "Primark do the best slippers and slippers are cute."
I mean, I don't know. This is going to sound snobbish, but I really doubt Primark do the best slippers.
No. And even if they're comfortable, you've got to have it at the back of your mind that they're tinged with the tears of Bangladeshi children.
That's probably true, sadly.
Meanwhile, one fan penned, "Yep, definitely fluffy socks, no slippers for me either. My feet get so hot in slippers."
Is it some sort of macho thing? Like, I'm not wearing slippers because like my feet are so goddamn busy.
Well,
I can't be aged.
I don't wear slippers, and I think you'd agree, quite the alpha male.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say you're pretty much gold chain wearing, hairy chest.
Yeah, so I think you might have something there.
The comments are interesting, or should I say, the comments?
Yeah, go do share your fave.
Ping Sob one day ago said she can come and put her feet in my slippers anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just stop it.
Yeah. I mean, also, anatomically, that doesn't work. But we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Chris, I believe you're taking us stateside.
Yeah, I am indeed. And I'm sure you've all been thrilled and keeping a very close eye on Bennifer v 2.0.
Yep, I'm a big fan of a portmanteau.
Yeah, so this is obviously the reconciliation or romance back on between Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. But as we shall see, there are many more ways to cover this story than just, taking pictures of them on the red carpet together. And this is from the dailymail.com. Jennifer Garner teaches her kids how to pump gas, while ex-Ben Affleck puts on a PDA extravaganza with Jennifer Lopez on red carpet.
A lot going on here.
Yeah. Her ex, Ben Affleck, couldn't keep his eye off his girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, while posing up a storm at the premiere for his film, The Last Duel, during the Venice Film Festival on Friday.
It's a singular eye.
Yeah, exactly. He was wearing a patch at the time.
Yeah, or his other eye's just gammy.
Yeah. Either way, hope you're all right. Meanwhile, Jennifer Garner was spotted teaching two of her children how to pump gas at a gas station in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Brentwood.
Yep, that's Brentwood, Los Angeles, not Brentwood, Essex.
Yeah. Jennifer, 49, cut a casual figure as she explained to her son, Samuel, 9, how to get gas, as daughter, Serafina, 12, watched on. Now, for a start, casual figure. I don't know about you. I've never been at a pump and thought, am I looking a bit pretentious here?
Yeah, I don't know about you. Whenever I've had to fill up a car, I always make sure I've got a tie in my glove compartment and I just pop it on.
Yes, it's important just to be, formally attired.
Very important to keep up appearances.
Yeah. How did this story come about? Presumably they got some pictures, but I'm just imagining like this editorial conference where, people are being assigned various different things to do with the Affleck Lopez story. And one small hand at the back of the room goes, oh, well, there's some pictures of Jennifer Garner pumping some gas.
Or,
yeah.
These pictures have obviously been taken by some kind of LA photo agency. So imagine being the guy who, when they're assigning where they're going that particular day, it's like you, Barry, you're going down to Malibu Beach. I want you on Sunset Boulevard. I don't know. Obviously, I'm giving away the fact I don't know Los Angeles. And somebody else is, you get down to a petrol station in Brentwood on the off chance that a kind of B/C-list celebrity teaches their kids how to fill a car up.
Exactly. You stay by that Texaco and don't come back until you've got something good. Jennifer donned a navy sweater with jeans, adding sunglasses and her brunette tresses pulled back. Samuel paid for the gas and then was seen grabbing the nozzle to begin pumping the gas.
That's how you do it.
Exactly. Textbook. He handed the nozzle to Serafina, who got it going, proving the siblings are team players.
Yeah, very much a relay race.
As opposed to he handed it to Serafina, who then began dousing him with petrol. The gas pumping session comes as ex-Ben couldn't keep his eyes or hands off of girlfriend Jennifer Lopez.
That's very American, isn't it? Off of,
yeah. As well, I'm not sure it was that's linked to the gas pumping session. I think it's probably more influenced by the amount of petrol they had left in their car. Ben and Jennifer looked like the ultimate glamour couple as they posed up a storm on the red carpet at the premiere of his film, The Last Duel, at the Venice Film Festival. Jennifer, 52, wowed in a loud cut.
Do you not know how the word that's spelled L-O-W is pronounced?
Obviously not. Jennifer, 52, wowed in a low-cut white dress with a silver detail along the plunging neckline. The stunner also showcased her legs in the high slip number, adding silver heels. Ben cut a handsome figure in a black and white suit with a bow tie, opting to rock a stubbornly look. Prior to their red carpet outing, the couple enjoyed a water taxi ride together upon arrival to the film festival. The lovebirds cuddled up on the seat as they laughed and smiled at each other. You know, thinking about it, maybe the petrol pump is more interesting.
I have to say, the second half of this story really isn't quite as entertaining as the first. It's as ever, it's worth a look at the comments. Chris, I don't know if you've read the comment from a user who calls themselves worryingly Now the Truth.
Now, oh yeah, I always think that this is gonna be good.
Yeah, well, Now the Truth is in Amelia Island, Florida, and she said she is to be applauded for teaching her daughters this mundane but necessary task. Say what? The larger of the two is a boy? Oh, now I get it. It's a boy, a male child with zero testosterone and no interest in masculinity. He even slouches like a lazy girl. I suppose a future headline in the DM will breathlessly inform us with breaking news about this one coming out as trans or the latest child from Hollyweird to have a sex change operation. No surprises there. We know already and see it coming.
Wow.
Yeah, so we do not endorse anything that Now the Truth says. And in fact, amazingly, the biggest sense on this comment section is spoken by somebody in New Jersey who goes by the name Cheese Master. And Cheese Master says, asinine comment.
Yeah, I mean, that's you can't say fairer than that, to be honest.
And also, Universal Presence says, hey, Russia, virtually no full service stations. That's one reason why we pay $2.30, $2.75 for gas, and the rest of the industrialized world most certainly does not.
Capped up for emphasis there.
Yeah. And finally, Truffle01 in Los Angeles makes a very good point. Why? Years until they can even drive. Weird.
It's never too early to, get down to the pump.
Finally, Chris, I am not au fait with our Yorkshire farm. I don't know if you are, but it's one of the stars of the show that you're focusing on for the final story.
Yeah, I am indeed. And this is by the Express Online, and it's headlined, Our Yorkshire Farm's Amanda Owen shuts down criticism as she flashes pins at work.
And who is this by?
So this is by Michelle Marshall.
So that, if I'm not got mixed up here, isn't that Eminem's real name?
It's very close. It's very close. But let's see if it's one that we stan, to use the kids lingo.
Oh yes, they're all listening. They'll have enjoyed that bit. That's for you, young people.
Yep. How are you doing, fellow kids? Our Yorkshire Farm's Amanda Owen has hit back at a critic after being warned her work-life balance is skewed.
Ooh.
Amanda Owen, who is the star of Our Yorkshire Farm, took to Twitter yesterday and shared a series of photos. The mum of 9 could be seen sorting her lambs as she flashed her pins while her 2 daughters looked on impatiently.
Oh, there's a lot going on there, isn't there?
Yeah.
She's sorting her lamb, she's flashing her pins.
Flashing her pins, yeah. The 46-year-old explained that her children were eager to get down to the water and bask in the late summer sunshine.
Oh.
The Channel 5 star added that she had a few errands to sort through before they could head to the lake. In view of her 175,000 followers, Amanda penned, impatient observers. The lambs are going into a field through which a deep beck runs, so my little helpers want to swim, paddle, and scramble back home.
That's a new one for the Twitter lexicon, isn't it? In view of her 175,000 followers.
Yeah.
Maybe she did it on stage at like Wembley.
Yeah,
Pay to go and watch
exactly.
a tweet. You can't see it because you're so far back, but you can see on the big screen.
She just did it as a giant PowerPoint, a TED talk about the lambing industry. However, a social media critic took aim at the busy mum, saying, seems as though that whole work play model is a bit skewed to one side here. Just saying. Sick. Amanda explained that the winter months are arduous for her family, so they try to enjoy the weather whenever time allows it. Times of year play a huge part. Winters here are long and arduous. Make the most of the sunshine always, she replied. Others came to her defense as another person penned, "She has children to entertain, you know."
Chris, I'll be honest, I have literally no idea what this story is about. Do you?
Not exactly, but it seems that someone is like having a go at a mother of 9 for having quite a lot on her plate.
That seems to be it. Yeah. Amazingly, they've managed to unearth an arsehole on Twitter.
Another agreed, "I'm a qualified former play worker. Play is life. It is fun, healthy development, educative, expressive, confidence building, and liberating. Children can never have too much time to play." It comes after Amanda revealed that the family had been struck down with COVID, and as a result, her children were unable to return to school at the moment. The shepherdess shared the same photos via her Instagram account and was swiftly inundated with comments. Amanda could be seen working on her farm as she sorted her lambs to head into the fields. She could be seen wearing an off-the-shoulder pink top with a polka dot bikini underneath. The shepherdess teamed her look with a black denim skirt as she flashed her elongated legs.
Elongated legs?
That is an unusual way of describing them.
Has she been put on like some kind of stretch rack from a cartoon?
Yeah, exactly. She's been tortured for not doing enough. The shepherdess teamed her look. Sorry. One fan wrote, "Love these pictures, Amanda." Another commented, "You look incredible." "Lovely life, hard working, hard playing," a third remarked. Her daughters later got their wish, as Amanda shared another set of candid photos as they enjoyed their time in the water. She captured the photo, #Yorkshire, #countryside, #nature, #outdoors. Our Yorkshire farm returns to Channel 5 later this year.
Anti-EU. Obviously, on the Express, somebody goes by the name Anti-EU. Says, "Why do people have to criticise what others do? It's their choice, no one else's. So mind your own business and let others mind theirs." Whereas Jimbo1389 says, "Look forward to the programme being brought back to our screens. I seem to remember it was taken off air and replaced by some tosh about Anne Boleyn."
Bloody Anne Boleyn.
Yeah, honestly. And 62 in counting says, "Those bangles are a hazard. Could get caught in anything."
Yeah. It really is, probably not a story worthy of such thoughtful comments.
No. I've had a lovely time, Chris.
Yes, yeah, I really have as well.
But for those people who can't wait 2 weeks for us to have a lovely time again, what would you recommend they did maybe in the social media arena?
Well, yeah, understandable. But if they do get a craving for more BC content, they can go to @barely_pod, which is our Twitter residence, or you can visit us on Facebook by going to Barely Contain the Podcast. And there's usually some extra bonus content there.
Yep, and
reels, etc.
Absolutely. You can always, please do subscribe to us on your podcatcher of choice, be that Apple or Google or Spotify. We're on Amazon now. I know Jeff Bezos, I think he was listening to us as he went into space, and we were the first podcast ever to be played in space. So yeah, subscribe, give us a 5-star review if you like it. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors.
Yeah, let's keep this party going.
Yep. As we head rapidly towards episode 50, for which we're going to do something very special. I've just sprung that on you, Chris. We're going to do something very special.
Okay. Are you going to be wearing some slippers?
Absolutely not. You know my view. Until then, thank you very much, and bye-bye.
Yeah, cheers, Matt. Bye all.